We all know the importance of movement and meal planning as we all try to achieve a healthier lifestyle, yet many of us are still struggling. What is the number one tool to get us to be more consistent in adopting this lifestyle? This is what I will be sharing on today. Welcome. I am Dr. Simone, and it is great to be back with you here on my Push Past 10 channel, where we're all about providing you with motivation and inspiration to help you to finally get unstuck and to make permanent changes to achieve the healthier lifestyle you have always wanted. We do so by embracing the 3M's process: meal plan, movement, and mindset. So number one, mindset, meal plan, and movement. So again, welcome back to my channel. It is always great to be here with you. And the number one tool for your success in terms of being consistent is a simple journal. So a very simple journal. And this is what you're going to be writing in your journal. The first thing you want to write in your journal is your why. Why is achieving this healthy lifestyle important to you? So think about that for a moment, and don't say it is because you want to lose weight. That is the number one mistake many of us make, because we all know when we focus on losing weight, we tend to resort to some quick fixes that we know do not work, because all we're trying to do is see that scale go down. So we do not want it to be the goal to be weight loss. Instead, we should be focusing on adopting a healthier lifestyle, which includes our meal plans and our movement. And that will result in the weight loss, because many of us do not stop and think about the lifestyle that we have been living for many years, which has resulted in the weight gain. So in the same way, we have to think about adapting a new lifestyle, a lifestyle that includes planning your meals, a lifestyle that includes movement. And we know that we need to plan those meals, because if we are hungry when we're thinking about what we want to eat, we're simply going to pick what is most convenient. And many times that is going to be fast food. So that is why meal prep is so important. So again, we did not gain this weight overnight. It is because of a lifestyle we chose for many years. And so to adopt another lifestyle, we need to be patient with ourselves, and we need to write it down. So the first thing you want to do on the inside cover of the book, you want to write down your why. So why is this important to you? Maybe you're trying to change because you have children who are looking up to you and you want them to adopt a healthier lifestyle. Maybe it's because you want to go to the doctor and see a better number on the scale, better blood work. Maybe it's because, you want to fit and look better, fit into your clothes and look better, because face it, when we look better, we feel better. So very important. The first thing you want to write down in your journal, something as simple as the one that I've created for Push Past 10, is your why. Why is this important to you? Then the second thing you need to write down in there: what are you eating? What is your activity level? So as you can see in the food journal section, hope you can see this, we have what are you eating? So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. What are you eating all day? And you want to kind of make sure that you're keeping this very handy during the day, so you can simply include the information as the day goes along, because let's face it, by the time you get home, you may forget to even complete the journal. So you want to keep it as a running tally, a running tab of what you're eating every day. And you also want to make sure that you're including your fitness activity. So many of us don't have time to go to the gym, but how many times did you get up from your desk to maybe take a walk? How many times did you maybe use the elevator, the stairs instead of the the elevator, what did you do to be active? Maybe you cleaned your house. Maybe you danced while you were doing something like prepping your meal. So it all adds up. So keep in mind, the first thing to write into your journal is your why. The second thing you want to write is your meals, every meal, so you can see how you're doing. And then the third thing you want to make sure you write is your activity level. Then if you notice, again, back to the journal, want to make sure you can see there's a section at the bottom here that is just limited to notes. So in that section, you're going to write three things. You're going to write your successes, because we want to celebrate every success. Every little bit of success counts, because it's our motivation to keep going. So the first thing you want to do is write your successes. What were you successful with today? Maybe you didn't have any junk food. Maybe you were able to move around more than you anticipated. Any little thing, because it adds up to our motivation. The second thing you want to write are your challenges. What is making this so difficult for you? Where are you finding challenges? Maybe you're not doing enough meal prepping. So that is a challenge for you. So you want to write in your challenges. And then the third thing you want to do is write in what needs to improvement. So maybe you need to wake up just a little bit earlier to prep your breakfast before going to work. Maybe you need to plan your clothes out the night before in terms of being able to be active the next day. And I do have a video on that. It's entitled, Why Should You Wear Your Sports Bra at Night? So you can take a look at that video on my YouTube channel. But yeah, so those are the three things you should be writing. So you should be writing down your why. You should be writing down your food and your movement, right? Your meals and your movement. And then the third thing you need to be writing down is your successes, your challenges, and what needs to be improved. So again, a very simple way, and I've been doing this now for 20 years. So for 20 years, I've been using a journal, and sometimes I use my cell phone, because I keep my cell phone very handy. So for every year, I have detailed information about especially my activity level. I want to know how many times I went to the gym, what I did at the gym, because variety is important when you're working out. So I want to make sure I look at what I'm doing at the gym. So some just other quick life hacks that work very well. For example, always keep in mind that a body in motion stays in motion. So what do I mean by that? I mean, when you come from work, anytime, you've been out and you come in, or maybe you wake up in the morning, what you do not want to do, sit down. Because we all know what happens when we sit down. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. So as you're up and moving around, you want to make sure you're getting a lot done within that time. So let me give you a typical example. I go to take my daughter to school in the morning. When I come home, well, actually, I don't come home. That's the key. So instead of coming home, I've made it to where my gym is between my daughter's school and my house. So that gives me absolutely no excuse not to go to the gym, because I'm already out and about. So remember, I prepped my clothes from the night before. I have my sports bra on. Yes, I do have it on right now. So that I can be sure to just put on the rest of my clothes and be out the door in the morning. And then when I get home, very important, I do not sit down, because I know I have to prep my meals for the day. So I go straight into meal prep, even before I get into the shower, even before I do anything else, to ensure that my meals are prepped. So do not sit down when you come from maybe work, especially because we all know when we come from work, we are extremely tired. So the tendency is to want to sit down, but I do the same thing. I pick up from school because I work online, so that gives me the advantage. And even when I worked a 9 to 5, I did the same thing. So you come from work and the first thing you do is head straight into the kitchen, make sure dinner is ready, make sure your snacks are ready for the evening. And that way, when you sit down and that body is at rest, You are not concerned about making poor decisions about what you're going to eat. So that is our tip for the day in terms of using a journal and other life hacks that will help you to be consistent and to adapt this new lifestyle. So again, I am Dr. Simone. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to share this information with everyone you know who is struggling to adopt that healthy lifestyle. Don't forget to embrace failure. It is part of the process, but success simply means failing less. So as you continue to journal, you will notice in the section where you're putting your successes and your challenges, how do you know you're successful? You will know you're successful when you see that you are putting more information under success and less information under challenges. So again, remember, we're clicking that restart button every week. Every Sunday, we're starting fresh and we're giving ourselves grace. So until the next video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.